Bimi, 29, family law attorney with focus on divorce proceedings and custody cases, spent 6 years helping women navigate divorce settlements and fight for fair custody arrangements. Always believed marriage benefited men more than women through unpaid domestic labor and career sacrifices. Constantly posted about how marriage was a patriarchal institution designed to exploit women. Men get free housekeepers and emotional labor while women sacrifice careers and independence. Divorce just corrects historical imbalance by ensuring women get fair compensation, feel morally superior about helping women escape exploitative marriages and secure financial independence. Through divorce settlements, run feminist legal blog about women's rights in marriage and divorce. Marriage benefits men, while divorce benefits women as corrective justice. Get thousands of supportive comments from women planning their exit strategies. Tuesday morning, new client consultation with Jennifer. Successful marketing executive married 8 years with 2 young children. Wants divorce because marriage feels stale and she's not happy anymore. Standard case in my practice. Help her understand community property rights, spousal support eligibility, and custody arrangement options. During asset review, notice husband Mark earns significantly less than Jennifer. She makes $180K annually, he makes $95K as teacher. House, cars, and investments mostly purchased with her income. Feel slight discomfort but proceed with standard approach of maximizing her settlement. Wednesday, research Mark's financial situation for divorce strategy. Discovers he left higher-paying corporate job to become teacher after their first child was born. Wanted more flexible schedule to handle childcare responsibilities. Also took primary responsibility for household management, meal planning, and child activities while Jennifer focused on career advancement. Start realizing this case doesn't fit typical pattern of male exploitation and female sacrifice. Thursday, review custody evaluation reports. Mark has been primary caregiver for both children. Handles morning routines, school pickups, medical appointments, and evening activities. Jennifer admits she works late frequently and travels for business twice monthly. Acknowledges Mark does majority of childcare and household management. Feel uncomfortable advocating for custody arrangement that separates children from primary caregiver. Friday, Jennifer explains her reasons for divorce. Not abuse or infidelity, just feels unfulfilled and wants freedom to date other people. Marriage doesn't make her happy anymore. Mark apparently willing to work on marriage through counseling, but Jennifer wants out. Describes feeling trapped by domestic responsibilities, despite Mark handling most of them. Weekend. Research typical outcomes for men in Jennifer's husband's situation. Data is disturbing and rarely discussed in feminist legal circles. Men who become primary caregivers during marriage frequently lose custody during divorce. Courts still favor mothers despite father involvement. Primary caregiver fathers often become weekend visitors to their own children. Mark likely to lose primary custody, house, and face alimony payments despite being primary parent and lower earner. Monday, Jennifer wants to pursue maximum spousal support despite earning twice her husband's salary. Claims she deserves compensation for emotional, labor and career sacrifices she didn't actually make. Feel conflicted about pursuing support payments from lower earning primary caregiver to higher earning career woman. Standard feminist divorce. Strategy doesn't match actual marriage dynamics in this case. Tuesday, research broader patterns in divorce outcomes and gender roles. Find increasing numbers of cases where traditional gender dynamics are reversed, but legal outcomes remain same. Women who out-earn husbands still receive spousal support. Fathers who provide primary childcare still lose custody. Men pay majority of divorce costs regardless of financial circumstances. Legal system hasn't adapted to changing gender roles in marriages. Wednesday, consult with male divorce attorney about trends he observes. Expects me to dismiss his perspective but shares concerning patterns. Describes cases where devoted fathers lose access to children over minor issues. Stay-at-home dads who become homeless after divorce while working wives keep family homes. Men paying alimony to women who earn more money. Stories match data I've been researching but contradict narratives I've promoted about divorce, correcting male advantage. Thursday, Mark requests mediation instead of litigation. Wants to maintain co-parenting relationship and minimize conflict for children's sake. Jennifer refuses mediation. Wants full custody and maximum financial settlement despite Mark being primary caregiver and lower earner. Feel uncomfortable with Jennifer's adversarial approach that prioritizes her interests over children's well-being. Friday. Review my past divorce cases with new perspective. Notice pattern of women seeking maximum settlements, regardless of actual marriage contributions or circumstances. Represented women who had affairs but still demanded alimony. Helped mothers relocate children away from involved fathers. Pursued asset claims against men who sacrificed careers for family. Start questioning whether I've been pursuing justice or just female advantage. Weekend. Research male perspectives on marriage and divorce risks. Read forums and studies about men's relationship decisions. Find extensive discussion of marriage as financial and legal liability for men. Detailed analysis of divorce outcomes, custody statistics, and financial consequences. Men sharing stories about losing children, homes, and financial security through divorce despite being devoted husbands and fathers. Monday. Examine my own assumptions about marriage benefits and risks. Realize I focused only on potential female disadvantages while ignoring male vulnerabilities. Marriage may exploit some women, but also creates significant legal and financial risks for men, especially those who prioritize family over career advancement. Current legal system provides women with powerful tools to extract resources from men regardless of marriage dynamics. Tuesday. Jennifer's case proceeds to court. Mark requests shared custody and reasonable asset division. Jennifer demands primary custody and majority of assets, despite earning more and doing less childcare. Watch judge award Jennifer primary custody based on motherhood presumption rather than caregiving evidence. Mark becomes weekend visitor to children he raised daily. Feels sick watching devoted father lose access to his children while higher-earning mother claims victim status. Wednesday. Research marriage decline statistics and male relationship avoidance trends. Find correlation between divorce legal outcomes and male marriage avoidance. Men increasingly choosing cohabitation over marriage to avoid legal vulnerabilities. Others remaining single entirely rather than risk financial and custody losses. Marriage rates declining fastest among men who understand legal system consequences. Thursday. Interview young men about their marriage perspectives. Expect to find commitment phobia and emotional immaturity. Instead, discover sophisticated understanding of legal and financial risks involved in marriage. Men who want families but fear losing access to children through divorce. These aren't selfish players. These are men making calculated decisions about legal liability. Friday, month into questioning my assumptions about marriage and divorce. Pattern clear that current system creates systematic disadvantages for men while providing advantages for women. Marriage offers women legal protection and financial claims while exposing men to potential loss of assets, custody, and ongoing financial obligations. Weekend. Research historical context of marriage and divorce law. Study how legal frameworks developed and changed over time. Traditional marriage laws favored men when women had limited economic options. Modern divorce laws favor women despite equal economic opportunities. System overcorrected from historical male advantage to contemporary female advantage without achieving actual equality. Monday. New client consultation with different approach. Ask about actual marriage dynamics and caregiving responsibilities, instead of assuming female victimhood. Discover that many women seeking divorce were not primary caregivers or financial contributors but still expect majority custody and spousal support. Standard feminist approach to divorce doesn't match reality of many modern marriages. Tuesday. Research successful marriages and what keeps couples together. Study factors that predict relationship stability and satisfaction. Find that marriages work best when both partners contribute fairly and feel valued. Divorce risk increases when either partner feels exploited or taken advantage of. Current legal framework may incentivize female exploitation of male commitment rather than promoting genuine partnership. Wednesday. Examine international marriage and divorce laws. Study systems with more balanced approaches to custody and financial settlements. Find that countries with more equitable divorce outcomes maintain higher marriage rates and male relationship participation. Men willing to commit when legal risks are reasonable and outcomes are fair. Thursday, 6 weeks after Jennifer's case, completely changed perspective on marriage and divorce dynamics. Legal System that I thought protected exploited women actually creates systematic advantages for women while exposing men to significant risks. No wonder men are avoiding marriage when outcomes are so unfavorable regardless of their actual behavior or contributions. Friday. Research what would make marriage appealing to men again. Study legal and social changes that could restore balance to relationship risks and benefits. Prenuptial agreement enforcement, shared custody presumption, limited spousal support, and asset protection could address male concerns about marriage. But women benefit from current system and have little incentive to support changes that reduce their legal advantages. Weekend. Examine my own role in creating marriage avoidance through aggressive divorce advocacy. Realize I've contributed to a system that punishes male commitment, every maximum settlement I secured and every custody victory I won for undeserving. Mothers sent message to men that marriage is dangerous. Proposition. Male marriage avoidance is rational response to legal system I helped create and maintain. Monday. Start refusing cases where women seek unfair advantages over men who are good husbands and fathers can't continue participating in system that destroys families and punishes male commitment to extract female advantage. Career advancement less important than professional integrity and social responsibility. Tuesday. Write blog post about changing perspective on marriage and divorce. Title: Why I Stopped Helping Women Exploit Divorce Laws. Immediate backlash from feminist legal community. Called traitor for acknowledging male perspectives and unfair outcomes, but also support from men who appreciate recognition of legitimate concerns and from women who want fair rather than advantageous divorces. Wednesday. Research collaborative divorce and mediation approaches that prioritize fairness over adversarial advantage seeking. Find that these approaches produce better outcomes for children and reduce trauma for families going through relationship dissolution, but they also reduce legal fees and female advantage, making them less popular in family law community. Thursday, 3 months after perspective shift, fundamentally changed law practice to focus on fair outcomes rather than female advantage, representing clients who want equitable settlements and co-parenting arrangements rather than maximum extraction from former partners. Career. Income decreased but professional satisfaction increased through helping families rather than destroying them. Friday. Research long-term effects of current divorce trends on society and family formation. Study demographic and social implications. Find declining marriage rates, increasing single parenthood, and reduced family stability correlating with unfavorable divorce outcomes for men. System that was supposed to empower women is actually destroying family formation and harming children. Weekend. Final reflection on why men don't want marriage in current legal environment. Understanding doesn't require misogyny or anti-feminism. Marriage offers men emotional benefits but exposes them to financial and custody risks that can destroy their lives regardless of their behavior. Rational response to unfavorable risk-benefit analysis is avoidance, not acceptance of potentially devastating consequences. Monday, 6 months later. Practice focused entirely on collaborative family law and equitable divorce. Outcomes. Help couples dissolve marriages fairly while protecting both partners' interests and prioritizing children's well-being over adversarial. Advantage. Some clients disappointed that I won't pursue maximum settlements, but outcomes are better for families and society. Tuesday. Speak at legal conferences about need for family law. Reform to address marriage decline and male relationship avoidance. Mixed. Reception from legal community that benefits financially from adversarial divorce system, but increasing recognition that current system is unsustainable and harmful to family formation. Wednesday. Continue researching and advocating for legal changes that would make marriage appealing to men again while maintaining women's legitimate protections. Shared custody presumption, limited spousal support duration, prenuptial enforcement, and asset protection could restore balance. Both genders deserve fair treatment in marriage formation and dissolution. Thursday. Work with male clients who want to create families but need legal protection to make marriage feasible, help them structure relationships, to minimize risks while maintaining commitment to partnership and parenting. These men aren't avoiding responsibility. They're protecting themselves from legal system that could destroy them. Friday. 1 year after changing perspective on marriage and divorce. Complete transformation in understanding of gender dynamics and legal fairness. Men avoid marriage because current legal system creates systematic disadvantages for them while providing advantages for women. This isn't male commitment phobia. It's rational response to unfavorable legal environment that punishes male family commitment. Weekend. Advocate for legal reforms that would encourage marriage by creating fair outcomes for both genders during relationship dissolution. Until divorce law becomes equitable, men will continue avoiding marriage to protect their financial security and parental access. Women who want marriage partners need to support legal changes that address legitimate male concerns about family law. Maybe fairness serves everyone better than advantage. Maybe marriage decline reflects legal problems rather than male character flaws. Maybe understanding male perspectives on family law doesn't threaten feminism but strengthens it by promoting actual equality